right, we are live. I'm sorry I'm a few seconds late. I thought I was in the studio, but I'm still sorting out melon, so fun times. But thank you everyone for joining. I'm going to say hi to a few folks and we will bring up our guests. All right. I'm not sure what's happening. Just a second, everyone. Technical difficulties. Oh, lives are so much fun. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay. Anyway, I think we're good. All right, let's try that again. We'll start from the beginning. So I am here doing the Killer Queen Chug 2 with Charlie Whitmore. Very excited. So I'm going to say hi to a few folks. So I see Johan is here. Hello. Miguel is here. We've got Joe Ordinary. Tom, hello. I'm doing well. Nuff is here. Hi. Let's see. Minnie's here. Hello, Minnie. Kevin, hi. Jerry, hello. Yes, Miguel, we are doing the Killer Queen Chug Challenge 2, which from what I've heard is the hottest League of Fire Chug Challenge. It's worth 10 points. Simple rules. We just have to chug the entire bottle, and then there's a 4-minute afterburn. But I'm going to bring up Charlie because he has done not 1, not 2, not 5, but 13 of these. Hello. Thanks for your patience, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm glad it's finally working because I don't know I don't know. Yeah.
It's always something. The other day I was live and I was trying durian fruit and I got it all over my keyboard. And when I was trying to clean it up, I muted myself. So that's just the joy of being live.
Yeah.
Anyway, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. You put a camera on me and I just forget anything I was going to say. So
no worries. Well, yeah. First off, because this is your first time on my channel, maybe tell folks how you got into being a chili head, because I've been watching you for a little bit now, but I don't think I've ever heard you tell that story.
Probably not really told it much. I mean, I guess I was never really into it as like a kid because my family wasn't into anything spicy. They all hated it. But, when I kind of grew up a bit and, I became the sort of person who would just put, always have hot sauce on things and, just stuff from the supermarket. And then because I'm in Leeds, there's the chili shop in Leeds and that's got loads of different stuff. So, I'd go there and I'd try some stuff and, you start seeing all these interesting things, right? But I'd not really I'd just kind of been like that for a while before I got into challenges. So, I've only been doing challenges like for about a year.
Yeah.
And I remember quite well. I remember like the first time I saw someone doing the Tube of Terror, like years ago. It was, you'll know the guy. It's Adam Moran, Beard Meets Food.
Oh yes, that's a funny video.
He's from Leeds as well, so everyone knew his videos, and everyone would share his videos. And I was like, oh yeah, you look at this, you should do this. And I looked at him, and he was like he was dying. He was like, I thought he was like gonna call an ambulance or something. I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm never doing that. Fast forward a few years, I'd I ended up getting a couple of little chili plants because I thought, that might, little experiment might be fun. Turns out I don't really have a green thumb, but
I don't either.
But I found all these groups on Facebook, and I found Nuke, and and I saw all the people doing these challenges again, and then I got curious again, and I think the first one I did was the Heart of Fire because it was getting sold out and there was a discount on it, so I thought, I'll get that. I want to do that, and I was terrified at first. I was terrified of the camera more than anything because I knew I could handle some heat, but I didn't know what challenge level heat really meant. But I'm also just always been like a really anxious person, and as soon as you put a camera on me, I'll panic. But yeah, I did that. I worked up the guts to do that live in Nuke, and I actually found it really easy, if I'm honest. And then it just kind of
it's easy for you. Yeah.
It just spiraled from there. And I started doing, harder and harder things, and just all the time I would surprise myself with what I could actually do. So I've had a lot of fun with it, and let's say it has helped my anxiety and that sort of stuff quite a lot. I've met some cool people. Like I said, I could never could have expected it. I mean, it's, all the people, it's like a bonus you just don't expect. Most people are great.
Oh yeah. The Nuke, of course, I'm wearing my hat, you're wearing a shirt. It's one of my absolute favorite chili head groups because you've probably seen, but there are some groups where there's a lot of drama, a lot of gossiping, and you don't see that in Nuke. So I really feel safe in that group. I like it a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Nuff is saying he was the same way starting out. I was as well. The first time I went live, I think my whole body was trembling, my voice was shaking, but you get used to it. Like today, obviously, like technical difficulties that could have like thrown me into a spiral in the past. I would have been like, nope, we're not doing it today. But
yeah,
most people are nice.
Yeah, I mean, I still get nervous sometimes, but not nearly as much as I used to. It's weird. Like the hardest part of all of this was working up the guts to try at first. So I, definitely, like, if you're watching this and thinking you want to give it a go, do. That's what I would say.
Definitely. And I think he hasn't talked about it recently, but Tony may have talked to you about it. He was terrified of going on camera, and now he hosts things like 3 times a week.
Yeah, he said that to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Nuff's blaming the durian again. Yeah, it's there must still be durian on my keyboard. What went wrong. Chili Dean saying it took me years to start to feel comfortable. You do awesome though, Charlie. I agree.
Thanks. Definitely better than I was a year ago. So I'm happy with that.
I never noticed, to tell you the truth, but maybe that's because I'm anxious too. So it just seems normal to me.
Maybe.
Let's see. Nuff's waiting. I have durian waiting for you next month. Oh, yes. Next month, I get to travel to LA for work, so I get to see Nuff in person again. Rika is here. Says he can't hear you guys, but good luck. And I saw Lezik is in here as well.
Yeah, I shared this in Nuke before we went live, so that's why people are here.
Yeah, I haven't done a challenge on Nuke in a while. I need to.
It's a time zone thing though, isn't it?
It makes it challenging. Usually, so right now it's noon where I live and it's 8 p.m. where Charlie lives. So oftentimes when I'm on Nuke, I have to do a challenge at 10 a.m., which kind of ruins my whole day. But yeah. Minnie says she and Mom are watching. Hi, Adele as well.
Hey.
Miguel does the League of Fire challenges for the trading cards. Yeah, this one didn't come with a trading card, sadly, but I've been trading with people in the Facebook group. So like I'm about to get a signed card for Miguel. That'll be great.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for mine. I got a card of me recently, so I'm still waiting for
I know. I'm excited about that.
Pretty cool.
Let's see. Yaya is here. All right. Well, for those of you that aren't familiar with this challenge, I think most people are. Like I said, this is the version 2 Chug. So we've got 29.5% fresh chili. That includes Burmese Naga, Carolina Reaper, and Trinidad Scorpion, which is my least favorite pepper. It's got some delicious things in here though as well. We've got cider vinegar, lime juice, black garlic, fresh root ginger, brown sugar, red onion, tamarind, pineapple juice, apple, and then of course for fun, 9 million Scoville extract, salt, chipotle, and the activated charcoal, which makes it this fun color. All right. Well, someone told me it's easier to chug these out of the bottle, but I noticed you do it in the glass. It's not.
It's really not. They take these ones are really thick.
Okay.
Just pouring them is a challenge.
Okay. Well, we'll do that then, because if I try to drink it out of the bottle, I risk people not being able to. Well, I risk people not being able to tell if I've actually finished it or not. So I'll just pour it into the glass.
I mean, either way, it sticks to the glass, but
okay,
just because it's so thick. But it takes like, I mean, when I was doing them before, it takes like minutes just to pour them because it really doesn't want to come out a lot of the time. So
awesome.
Just some advice. That's probably what makes this one quite challenging, because it's so thick, it's so hard to pour, and then it's so hard to chug. You can't just knock it back in one. You have to, yeah.
Well, thankfully, I'm not very good at just chugging a whole hot sauce chug in one go anyway, so I'm used to that, but I need to find my disclaimer.
Yeah.
All right. Got it. So we'll start with that. I, Katie Prettyman, am over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the Legal Fire website. In summary, I accept that Legal Fire, their suppliers, and manufacturers will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge it and agree to this without question.
Yeah, and I, Charlie Whitmore, I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind. I've read and understood the product disclaimer on the Legal Fire website. In summary, I accept that Illegal Fire, the suppliers and manufacturers, are under no circumstances responsible or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. And I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question.
Okay, well, I'm going to at least pour mine and then mentally prepare myself.
You'll be fine.
I hope so.
You'll be fine.
I remember the first version of this was pretty hot.
I mean, I think the heat is pretty similar. I mean, I can't say that because it's been like, I did the first version. I mean, it's hard to say when it's been that long since you've done it, but I feel like they're pretty similar. Okay. I mean, I don't really think there's one that's noticeably hotter than the other, at least as far as I can remember. It's just that this one is quite thick.
Oh, we've got Nuke in the house. You've got this, Katie. Thank you so much. Monster Heat is here. Hello. Miguel says it tasted like the Scoville Slammer. I haven't had that one in a while.
It tastes like garlic.
Oh, okay. I like garlic.
Yeah, the taste isn't bad at first until you do a lot of them, then you end up hating it anyway. But I'm sure you know that.
Yeah. There's
like hot dogs, right?
All right. Oh, wow.
See what I mean? It takes ages just to pour.
Mm-hmm. Try not to make a mess.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can see the bottom of the glass, it should be, bottom of the bottle should be all right.
Oh, man.
You know, if tilting the bottle at an angle sometimes helps.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, that sometimes helps.
Pro tip there. You've done a lot of these.
Yeah. I've still got a lot more to do.
I know.
I'm going to do them at some point. I know exactly what I want to do with them.
Nice.
Because I've got, because when they sent me those, Paul and Shahina, they sent me a V1, which was way before I started doing any of this. So that's what that's the only chug that I've not tried. So they sent me that. So I'll have to do that as well. And then I've got a couple of Scoville Slammers, and then I've got like 7 or 8 of these. So I'll probably just do them all at once, because
fun.
That's what I would do, right?
True. I have 2 Scoville Slammers, but that would probably be my limit.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, my son wanted to go rock climbing with me today, but I don't think that's going to happen. I told him that's not happening.
Not a good thing to agree to. You don't know how bad this is going to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to put you off. I don't want to put you off.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I've done dumber things for sure.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I'm sure.
it'll be all right. Enough telling us to go. All right. So as soon as Charlie and I have shown that we have cleared mouths, I will start our timer. We've got a 4-minute afterburn. Cheers, Charlie. Thanks for doing this with me.
Welcome. Cheers.
Okay. Oh. That's as much as I can get out.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Told you, it sticks to the glass.
Yeah. Well, the flavor is good. That would be good as just a normal hot sauce on food.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Minnie, it is noon here. But I have my bathtub ready, per usual.
Yeah.
Oh, the mouth burn really builds on that.
Yeah, it definitely does build up.
KQ Chug for breakfast now. That's hardcore. Thankfully, it's more lunchtime, but Tony, when I did the nuke challenges, like the Devil's Diner, things like that, I've done that for breakfast. All right, that went to my ears right away. I'd say it's probably a 7 mouth burn, but it's hitting my throat pretty hard. Dan says, good job, ladies. I think Charlie identifies as a gentleman, Dan.
Yeah.
He just has beautiful, luscious hair. Oh. Stefan's here.
Hey.
Better than late than never, Stefan. We had some technical difficulties earlier, so it's fine. All right, I already feel it lining my stomach. What do you usually eat before a challenge, Charlie?
I mean, my go-to thing that I usually do is like porridge, like oatmeal, I guess you'd call it, and I have peanut butter and like some fruit with that, and that sort of thing. Yeah, that's what I always do, especially if I'm doing something that I know is going to hit quite hard. There's no real logic to that. I mean, that's just something that I would eat anyway, and I figured, oh, this might be good prep, and it's always seemed to work. So
that makes sense. You're vegan, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Mike Jack likes to eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Yeah, peanut butter and banana and oatmeal.
Yeah. I had rice and beans and meat, which works pretty well for me, but
yeah, everyone's got their own thing, as long as you find what works for you.
Oh man. Yes, Charlie does look chill, much chiller than me. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think this is going to ruin Charlie's day at all, guys. He's capable of much more.
Yeah, if I do enough, it will definitely ruin my day, and I will not have a poker face. Or
yeah,
it just takes a lot.
I've seen you. My daughter, she says these are really boring when people are able to handle them really well. Like I think of you or Stuart Tarnas or Dustin Johnson. But I told her, I was like, no, Charlie tends to push himself until like you can tell that he's in pain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if I've not, that's how I always think about it. I mean, I always feel like if I still look fine at the end, I've not done enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it just takes a lot.
All right. Well, we did it.
Yeah. 4 minutes.
Whew. I don't think I could do multiples of those at where I'm at right now. I think my stomach would die. It's on fire.
Yeah. I mean, one's more than a lot of people would do. I mean, a lot of people are scared of these.
They're a little scary. The thing is, I can usually do most challenges. It's just I think I suffer the aftermath a bit worse than most people, but I have my tips and
Yeah.
tricks.
Yeah.
Ugh. But with that, I should probably go. So thank you, Charlie, for doing this with me.
Yeah. Welcome.
I've got a bunch more challenges if you'd like to come on here again. Maybe we could do something on Nuke together.
Yeah.
Rika's saying well done. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to go. Have a wonderful evening, Charlie. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Yeah, you too.
I'm Katie Prettyman, the world's okayest competitive eater. And I hope you have a great day. Bye. Oh. All right. How do I get out of here?
I don't know. I'm stuck.
I am too. Oh. We'll get it. Maybe. I don't know. I'll take you off, Charlie. I'll figure it out. Bye. Come on. Why isn't it working?